What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today I want to talk to you guys about a subject that has really been bothering me, and that's reducing your body fat in certain spots or body fat spot reduction. And here's what happens when I think about this or when I hear people talking about this. Ah! It's just so stupid. So stupid. Think here, guys. Can you eat food and just have it go right to your biceps to give you a pump? Can you eat ice cream and have it go just to your butt? No. So what would make you think that you can go to the gym and you can just do some crunches and your abs will show? You can do some squats and your butt will get bigger. You can do some cardio and just your arms will get more defined. Or you can do some cardio and just your belly fat around your stomach stays a little bit smaller, but your legs and your booty stays the way it is. Your arms stay nice and defined. They stay the exact same size. Does that sound logical to you guys? It doesn't sound logical to me whatsoever. Now, for those of you that are a vast, small, minuscule, for lack of other synonyms, a minority to the whole fitness, nutrition realm, you guys already know this. You know that you can't spot reduce your body fat. You can't just train one muscle group and expect to lower your body fat for your entire body, especially if you're doing something like just arms. You need variation. You need to work at it. You can't just say I'm going to do cardio and magically my waist size is going to shrink, but my arms are going to stay nice and pumped up. It doesn't work that way. Contrary to what your celebrities such as Jen Selter, I wouldn't even say she's a celebrity, she's like an Instagram model with her squat booty challenges where you're doing like 20 a day or 30 a day, whatever the hell it is. But regardless of what she's telling you, you're not going to be able to just decrease your body fat from doing something like that, especially around just your stomach, while building the luscious booty that you ever declared you wanted to live with. So it's not likely to happen. And you got celebrities like Kim Kardashian, where she says she works her butt and she works out hard at the gym. And I'm sure she probably does work out hard at the gym. But to get a butt looking like that and a waist as tapered as that, she did not do that naturally. And anyone who says that she did is full of shit. She did some sort of surgery where she pretty much took adipocytes from other locations of her body, such as her thighs, her calves, her quads, her stomach, wherever she didn't like it, and essentially put it onto her ass, give her that nice round, bootylicious curve. Now, anyways, as you guys just saw my fine little tush, I just want to let you guys know when she did that surgery, she resulted in adipocytes essentially expanding based on her pregnancies. Once you have these adipocytes developed, you can't really get rid of them entirely. They can shrink and shrivel, but you will have it forever. That's why people who are overweight are able to gain weight much quicker. In her respect, she put these adipocytes essentially located on her butt, so it resulted in faster growth of her butt, and it's going to continue to progress and grow faster and get larger. The more weight she gains, the more pregnancy she has. Which, I mean, it's all fine and good if Kanye loves that, because, I mean, he's the one who's married to her. Yeah, if your goal is just to get more physically fit and active, you can't just spot reduce like that. If you want to essentially move the weight or the fat sites from like your biceps to your chest and pump it up and get nice and full, that's not going to work. You need to put some hours into the gym. You need to put some time into the gym. You need to actually work. You need to change your diet. You need to change your lifestyle. If you're not going to practice portion control, if you're not going to track your food, you're just going to keep eating the same garbage every day, or even if it's healthy food, but you're not going to change your diet in any way that'll maximize your fat loss, you're not going to change. I can't stress this enough. Your body won't change if you're not going to change. If you're just going to be the same stagnant person, expect the same stagnant results. It's just like when you're strength training or weight training in general. If you don't track your lifts, how do you know you're progressing? Because you see that each week you're going into the gym, you're lifting up a heavier weight. 9 times out of 10, a new person to the gym will not recognize that they've increased the weight because they more than likely will hit a certain plateau point where they're not. And at that point in time, it is ideal to actually track your lifts in terms of your numerical values. So you know straight down to a science, straight down to a numerical value, how much you have. In the same respect, it's like that with your nutritional aspect of dieting. If you're just going to cut down your food, or you're just going to eat clean and healthy, you're not really going to make any change. Nine times out of 10, that is. Somebody might have good genetics, and this will lead to some sort of substantial change in their body where they'll be better or their just metabolism is working at a rate faster so they can metabolize this food faster and they don't really have to worry about that. But if you're somebody like that, more than likely you're not struggling with this whole fat loss concept like this purpose of this video. So if you can't spot reduce your fat and you're trying to figure out what to do, there's two things you need to do. You need to get your ass to the gym or work out in some way, shape, or form where you're going to cause some sort of musculoskeletal tension where it's going to cause a change to your muscle fibers in a manner that's going to cause stress upon them, as well as doing some sort of cardiovascular work. Now, I'm not saying go around on a treadmill for an hour and then pound an hour and a half of bench press, because for most people, if you're not in the gym, you don't even really like the lifestyle. That is just completely unrealistic to expect. But to go into a gym and just walk around, do some bicep curls, and leave and expect you've done enough is not enough either. Don't fool yourself. And almost as important, if not more important, is your nutrition. If you're not going to track your food, you're not going to have any idea how much food you eat. If you're not going to portion control in terms of looking at a piece of meat that's the size of your fist, a piece of carb that's the size of your palm, if you have no idea what you're eating, you're not going to know how to really truly adjust. It's as simple as that. If you're not going to make that change, you're not going to be able to reduce that body fat because you sure as hell can't just spot reduce it unless you're going to go for some sort of surgery. That's my rant on this. Let me know what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Luke, you got anything you want to say behind the camera there?
It was perfect.
Thank you, honey. No homo.
No.
Stay strong, ladies and gentlemen. Just to give you guys a little update about my cut as well before I let you go. It's going pretty well, I would have to say. Same with Carly's cut. She's actually down about a pound. We changed her program up a little bit. She's no longer doing those high volume, high percentage rep or weight ranges for the Oga's program. I've decided to maintain it for as long as I can. I'm into my 4th cycle. I'm still increasing the weights. I've gone up about 10 pounds on lower body lifts, 5 pounds on upper body lifts, and everything seems to be going pretty well. I'm down about 3/4 of a pound, which is exactly what I expected to be down within a week's time. I've actually implemented intermittent fasting early, just to see if I can do it more or less. And so far, it's been pretty easy. I've got some days where I'm hitting roughly 8.5 hours for my window, and other days like today where I've hit, according to the clock over there, 7 hours. I was able to eat 3,500 calories worth of food. So everything's going on plan. Everything's on target. I'm doing cardio a little bit more than I had anticipated, but that was only because last week was a deload week, so I didn't get as much of a muscular strain. This week I'm anticipating they're going to be around a pound to a pound and a half lost, which again is right on pace to where I wanted. Carly's lost a pound just from essentially changing up her percentages. So she's going 75% is her highest and 60 is her lowest. And she's at that 60%. She's doing about 15 reps for 4 sets. So when she's at 65, she's doing about 12 reps for another 4 sets. Everything's staying around 4 sets minimum, 7 sets or 5 sets maximum. So for Carly, she likes this, and then she's doing accessory lower body work with it, as well as cardio at a pretty strenuous level. We haven't exactly challenged her rate of perceived exertion, but she is getting off and she's red in the face. She's got sweats on. She's got a good sweat on. She's tracking her calories down to a point that's roughly 250 to 300 calories per session. And she's doing that about 1 to 2 times a week. So in her case, that's very good. She's going to continue on point the way she is. And Carly as well is even considering intermittent fasting. All right, I went on a rant a little bit longer than I wanted to. But stay strong, ladies and gentlemen.